Officials lifted the evacuation order for Enterprise residents Saturday morning as they worked to build containment lines around the fire. But the last 24 hours have been a roller coaster for these families as they watch flames get closer and closer to their homes. Many expected to lose everything. The Rowley family watched as smoke quickly filled the air around their house.
But I started, getting things together, and my kids were still playing in the pool and having fun because, we didn't know for sure if it was coming.
The initial evacuation order was voluntary, so they decided to wait things out to see if conditions improved. But things quickly changed as gusts began to pick up.
Before we got evacuated, there was, what are those called, fire tornadoes going on in the billowing smoke. You could see it spiraling up and going crazy, and that's when it was moving fast.
The voluntary evacuation became a mandatory evacuation. What made this nightmare situation even tougher, they also had to evacuate a litter of newborn golden retrievers.
They're 4 weeks old, and we have 8 of them, and they did really great.
At one point, flames were just a couple hundred feet from their home.
From our barn, probably 150, 200 feet.
It was huge. Lots of black smoke, lots of billowing clouds. We couldn't see any flames yet, but it was covering a big chunk of the horizon.
The family and their dogs spent the night outside of Enterprise High School in their motorhome. The morning brought good news as crews established containment lines and the evacuation order was lifted.
I was happy that we got all the cattle out and that we got the animals, and now we can go back and get a little bit cleaned up.
Happy to be home, the Rowleys invited all their neighbors over for a celebratory breakfast.
We had to, have compassion for them and work together to help them and get all of our animals off of our property.
And we're so thankful for those that are here. And we say these things in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen. Crews did a great job at containing the fire Friday night and Saturday morning, but as of right now, the flat fire is still considered 0% contained. A red flag warning was in effect until 9 Saturday night as fire crews feared that gusts would continue to pick up and there was some lightning forecasted for the area. Infrared flights are going to pass over tonight, which will give crews a better estimate at how many acres have been burned so far. In Enterprise, Diego Romo, Fox 13 News, Utah.